Hey guys, what's up? So today we are going to discuss the top 3 questions of algebra that is asked in GCSE 2025 paper 1H. So guys, this is Pearson at Excel Spring 2026 official paper aiming for grade 9. This paper is compilation of the most difficult questions of GCSE 2025, right? So let's start. So let's do the first question. Find the coordinates of turning points of the graph y is equal to 5x square plus 4x plus 9. So we know that to find the coordinates of turning point, we just need to make it perfect square. So let's write down the expression first. 5x square plus 4x plus 9. Now, we need to factorize out 5 because x square coefficient should be 1. So let's do that. 5 x square plus 4 by 5x plus 9 over 5, right? Now we know that whatever is the coefficient of x, we just half it. So 4 by 5, and when we just half it, it is 2 by 5. So we need to add and subtract of 2 by 5 square. So the expression will become 5. Now this becomes x plus 2 by 5 whole square. Okay. Now this 9 by 5 as it is. Now, as we have added 2 by 5 square, so we need to subtract it as well. So when we subtract it, so 2 by 5 square is 4 over 25, right? So I hope you understand this step, right? So what we are going to do, just multiply by 5. So this is, so we can write down 5 x plus 2 by 5 square. 45 by 25 minus 4 by 25, that is 41 over 25. And now let's just multiply 5 with both sides. We get 5 times x plus 2 by 5 square plus when we multiply them, it will be 41 over 5. So guys, we know that this is our y coordinate, that is 41 over 5, and when we negate it, we will get the x coefficient. So the x coefficient is minus 2 over 5, right? So this is the first question. I hope you understand. Now let's move to the second question. Now the second question is, prove that the difference in the square of two consecutive even numbers is always multiple of 4. So we know that even numbers we always write down in form of 2n, like 2, 4, 6, 8. So all these even numbers are in form of 2n, right? So we assume the first even number to be 2n. Here we can see the difference between the even numbers is always 2. Okay. So in two consecutive even numbers, the difference should be 2. So if the first number is 2n, the second number is not 2n plus 1. Second number is 2n plus 2. Okay. So some students do mistake here. So second consecutive even number is 2n plus 2, right? Now what we need to do, difference of their square, 2n plus 2 square minus 2n square, right? Here we have subtracted 2n plus 2 minus 2n because this is the bigger number and we subtract bigger minus smaller, right? Now what to do? So let's just solve further. So this becomes 4n square plus 8n plus 4 minus 4n square, right? So if you see, this and this is cancel out. So let's take 4 common. So 2n plus 1. Here we can see this expression is multiplied by 4. Therefore, it is always multiple of 4, right? I hope you understand. So firstly, let's take the two consecutive numbers, square it and difference it, and obviously you will get the number that is multiple of 4, right? So this is the last question of functions. Gx is given as this, hx is given as this. We need to prove that 3ghx plus hgx is equal to 0. This equation has only one solution. So let's think. For one solution, we know that quadratic equation should have two solutions, right? Yeah, one solution can be the case where both solutions are equal, or otherwise this should be the linear equation, right? So let's just solve it. First of all, we just write down gx equal to 1 minus 3x, hx equal to 2x square minus 1, right? Firstly, when we find g of hx. Now here, just see, instead of x, we are replacing with the hx, right? This step is important. Instead of x, we are replacing it with the hx. So here what we need to do, just do one thing, 1 minus 3, instead of x, just replace with the hx. So 1 minus 3, 2x square minus 1, right? So g of hx is equal to the 1 minus 6x square plus 3, which is minus 6x square plus 4, right? Now we need to find 3gx, so let's just do 3ghx equal to, let's just multiply with 3, minus 18x square plus 12, right? So this is the first step that we have done, right? Is it clear? Now let's just solve that. Here now we need to find h of gx. So same thing, here instead of x, let's replace with the gx. So it will be twice of, instead of x, just write down gx, that is 1 minus 3x square minus 1, right? So this is the h of gx. Now let's just write down the equation, 3g hx plus h of gx equal to 0. So let's just substitute this. So now this is minus 18x square plus 12, and now let's just write it down, plus 2, now 1 minus 3x whole square, let's just open that. So this is 1 minus 6x plus 9x square minus 1, right? Now when we solve it further, so this will become minus 18x square plus 12, okay? So this becomes 2 minus 12x plus 18x square minus 1. So 18x square and 18x square got cancel. Okay, so our final answer is minus 12x, and 14 minus 1 is 13, and obviously this are equal to zeros, right? So now 13 equal to 12x, so x equal to the 13 by 12. Here we have just find the solution as well. Okay, so this equation has just one solution, which is 13 over 12. So therefore it has one solution only. So this was the three most difficult questions of algebra. I hope you understand. So thank you.